undazzled eyes. A winter's day with silver clouds afloat the snowy mountains, crystalline air born to dazzle in the light. White blues and silvers of wintry dreams swirl in the sky above. In bold honesty, a raw wind streams across the gentle land. Plumes of pristine air carry down from the white-capped mountains. The wintry air comes sometimes quiet, sometimes forte, yet ever with a crispy chill. We live in trumpet tones. We are a herald people. We have an inspiration so high in office, a heartfelt experience of grace, so evident a redemption, and glorious proof of the power of your word. Truly it lives in its person, in the saying of it. By these we have a loftier view of life than the masses, whose conscience seems not to rise above rules of good behavior, even these habitudes protected within their own psyche. If religious, they are slaves to tradition and to ritual, and could never sit above half an hour to whom is come to us. We are like unto the kings of the East, who were not kings, but only watchers of the sky, lived simply and in poverty. Yet never in all history did paupers of this world go forth more richly laden with the treasures of heaven, which knowledge was a certainty of Messiah come to us. This we live in the same surety. Not an alien God, your reasonableness is shown from the nature of your working in nature to the reasonableness of your processes in history. Both our intellect and imagination are impressed upon the idea that men inhabit a universe, that there is one whose will and mind work in all things. God, all in all, is not something will come to be, but is. Each man is given undazzled eyes by virtue of his own life in exile from every other person and thing in the world. It is a form of captivity whose benefit the Jews were given in their several bondages. Not least of these is the current Jew, who simply cannot see Messiah. This same one supreme person is the intention of all things, its content and its judgment from first to last. Perhaps the ancient Jew were more solidly devout than we are now, but the coming of Messiah changes all things. Gone are much ceremony, ritual, liturgy, superstition, Phariseeism, and tradition. Everything that was in typology now personifies in Jesus, Son of God. Ancient Israel was sent in exile to Babylon, to the very center of the world, the most forceful and busy region of the earth. This same now are we, the Western world, briefly across the great Middle Sea and largely across the Atlantic, and still not seeing Messiah. How much prophecy were needed, how much promise and fulfillment, how much miracle, how much intelligent word and reasoning were given us, how much love come in person to know us and be known. It is enough. All excuse is gone. We fall prostrate to the majesty of your presence. Amen.